Hello, and thanks for checking this video out. Thank you for everyone who responded, commented, liked my last video, which was kind of getting back into making videos for this channel. One thing that I heard a lot of, and I got some messages about even, was a long-term review, 100,000 mile review of the truck. So I'm gonna do that. Even though I said I'm really excited about a new direction for the channel, but you know, I'm gonna do this for right now. So I thought a lot about this, and I don't want to just ramble on and on about all the little things. So again, I'm gonna try to keep with just relatively quick, simple videos, kind of straight to the point, but you know, live while I'm driving here, kind of in real time. So first of all, if you can't see this, I have 106,930 miles on the truck. It's a 2016 and it's 2022 right now. So overall, yeah, I love the truck. I think it's great. It's been great. I don't regret getting it. Sometimes I've thought about, you know, gee, did I really need to get the diesel? But ultimately, yes, I am glad I did, for a whole number of reasons. I've talked about it in other videos, but yeah, I definitely am glad, you know, still, even though the prices right now are just at $5 around here, you know, I am glad, prices of fuel, that is, I'm sorry, $5 per gallon. I am glad that I went with the diesel. It just, again, one of the themes here, including with the new direction of the channel, is it's better to have more capability than less. And so that's just how I view things. So I'm glad that I did. I just got back from a camping trip, you know, pulling the trailer, the RV that's been in some previous videos, probably 8,000 pounds or so this trip, and you know, pulled it really well, of course. And I just don't have to worry about passing someone or a hill. I don't have to see the engine running at, you know, 5,000 RPM or something like that, as oftentimes is the case in a gas truck, even if it, you know, can do the job just fine. Anyway, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Even if you never watch another video, it just helps the channel grow with the algorithm, and that's just a fact of how this works. So please do that. Okay, so a couple things. Like I said, overall, really impressed with the truck. Very glad I got it. Don't regret really anything about it. The fit and finish is still good. You know, there's no panels are falling off. No rattles or anything like that, so everything's pretty good that way. I'm really impressed with the fit and finish compared to other trucks I've had in the past. This still is substantially better in that department than anything else. Reliability has been great. I've not had any major problems. You see that the check engine light is on now. It's been on for, I don't know, a couple thousand miles or so. I don't know why. I guess I don't plan on doing anything about it right now. Maybe if I get around to it, I'll go to one of the auto places, you know, where they do the free, quick plug-in diagnostic to check for any codes. The owner's manual gives very little information about what it could mean or what it is. My sense is that it's not like in older vehicles where the check engine light comes on and you know, kind of, you can figure out what's going on with it. I honestly, I don't know, but I've not noticed any difference whatsoever in its driving characteristics. So I guess, frankly, I'm not too worried about it right now. It had come on a few times, probably when I hit about 90,000 miles. And I think after I did a fuel filter change, it went away. So I know I do have a fuel filter change coming up soon. So maybe it'll go away after that. Again, I just don't know. But yeah, you know, the only major problem I had with it, and I believe I touched on this in some videos a while ago, is when it was newer, 20,000 miles, 30,000 miles, something like that, it would really stutter. It was like a manual transmission getting really bogged down and then kind of like gasping, like kind of bucking as the RPMs just drop too low. I noticed that primarily when it shifted from 5th to 6th gear, and that happened fairly frequently. I talked with the service department about it, and they said short of bringing it in for a full-on inspection, which even with the warranty would have been expensive, they said, well, just keep on going with it. I kind of frankly attributed it to getting broken in, loosening up the transmission, needing to drive it a little harder. Maybe I just don't baby. I mean, I baby it. I just don't drive hard, and it's totally possible that I just maybe it was getting clogged up a little bit, the exhaust filter and the exhaust system. So maybe it was that. I don't know. I haven't experienced that in a long time. That's really the biggest issue I've had with it, and it never was a serious issue. It was just unsettling when it happened. I've done all my own maintenance, all the oil changes. I track them. They've run between 7,000 and 7,500 miles between, almost on the dot. One was a little bit closer to 8,000, but all the oil changes have been right at that. Check the coolant additive message that comes on. I've touched on that in other videos. Fuel filters, I changed. That's kind of annoying, but it's not that hard. So reliability has been great. I mean, I absolutely have no worry that the truck's not going to start. Of course, it is out of warranty, so that's just always a little bit of a stress, because if something does go wrong, I have to foot the bill. But part of the reason why I wanted to get a diesel is because allegedly they're just built stronger, and so I can count on it more so than with the gas. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that was part of my buying logic. Mileage, I mean, you see it's 15.6. I don't even know the last time I reset that. I mean, 10,000 miles ago or so, I don't know. I mean, look, it's consistently at between 15 and 16 for an overall average. You can see right now I'm on this highway. I've slowed down a little bit now because of construction, but if I'm just cruising along, and it doesn't seem to matter if I'm going 60, 65, 70, 75, I'm going to be between 15 and 20. If the cruise control is on, it's definitely going to be in that 18, 19, 20 range, sometimes even a little bit higher if conditions are really good. So it's not uncommon. I know there's a lot of people that don't believe it, but it's just not uncommon for me in this truck anyway to easily get, say, 19 miles a gallon if I'm on a highway or an interstate. I have a lot of miles. Probably 90% of my driving is around town, shorter stops, or work related now. Some idling. I try to keep the idling down as low as possible, but so I'm very impressed with the mileage overall. I can't imagine getting this kind of average mileage with a gas truck configured, the same. I mean, like a 1-ton gas truck. So that's been great. The livability and the drivability is kind of the last thing I want to touch on. I still remain strong in my belief that there's really no real difference between driving this and a normal size F-150. In an F-150, pulling into a parking space at the grocery store is more difficult than it is in a compact car. It's not that much different pulling into a parking space with this truck than it is with a F-150 with a 6.5 foot bed. So therefore my logic is, again, get the bigger, more capable vehicle, because it just isn't that much difficult. If you're driving a truck, it's already more difficult than driving a sedan or a small car. It's not that much more difficult to get an 8-foot bed that is substantially more capable when you're loading it up with not even just sheets of plywood, but camping gear for the kids for the weekend. So yeah, the livability in the truck has been great. No issues whatsoever. Driving is very nice. It's very comfortable. So yeah, those are my big topics. I'm trying to keep this relatively quick, so I'll wrap it up. If any of you have specific topics, questions, points you want me to address, I'm happy to make another video and post it up there. I'd rather do that than make one 30-minute video where I try to, go through an entire list of everything. So again, thank you guys so much for the support coming back. I'm excited. I'm ready to make videos, simple little videos like this where I can just do it and post it, get it up so people can respond to it. So please please subscribe. Let me know in the comments what thoughts you have, and again, if there's anything specific you want, just please let me know. All right, thanks again for watching.